जय श्री माताजी। ऑनलाइन में उपस्थित सभी सहजी भाई बहनों का हम प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से हृदय से स्वागत करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी को हृदय पूर्वक नमन करते हैं और सामूहिकता में कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेते हैं। We heartily welcome all Sahaji brothers and sisters, those who have joined today's collective evening meditation. Let us bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and we will take collective bandhan. दोनों हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं। संपूर्ण चित्त सहस्रार पर। दोनों हाथों के चैतन्य को महसूस करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हम सामूहिकता आज आपका शाम का सामूहिक ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हमें इस ध्यान में बैठने की अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। Shri Mataji, we all Sahaji brothers and sisters want to do today's evening collective meditation. Kindly grant us your divine permission. तीन महामंत्र लेते हैं, तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र लेते हैं।
सरस्वती साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
संतुलन हेतु हम हमारा बायां हाथ गोदी में रखते हैं, दाहिना हाथ पृथ्वी माता पर, लेफ्ट हैंड ऑन लैप, राइट हैंड ऑन मदर अर्थ। संपूर्ण चित्त लेफ्ट चैनल पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए, हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। Whole attention on left channel. Shri Mataji, please cleanse our Ida Nadi and may we have pure desire. दाहिना हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं, बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर, राइट हैंड ऑन लैप, लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स ईथर। संपूर्ण चित्त राइट चैनल पर। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए, हमें शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस आवर पिंगला नाड़ी and may we have pure power of action. दोनों हाथ धरती तत्व पर रखते हैं. Now we will keep our both hands on Mother Earth. Whole attention on center Muladhara Chakra. चित्त को मूलाधार चक्र पर केंद्रित करते हैं. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमारे अंदर स्थित श्री गणेश तत्व पूरी तरह से जागृत कर दीजिए. श्री माताजी, kindly establish Ganesha principle within us. श्री माताजी, हम हमारी तीनों नाड़ियाँ, सातों चक्र आपके श्री चरण कमलों पर समर्पित करते हैं. कृपा कर हमें संतुलन दीजिए. श्री माताजी, हमारी सर्व बाधा, सर्व दोष, सर्व नकारात्मकता इस धरती तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए. श्री माताजी, at this moment we surrender all three nadis and all chakras at your divine lotus feet. Shri Mataji, kindly absorb all my negativities, badha, through this Mother Earth. धीरे से दोनों हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं. Now we will keep our both hand on lap. And our right hand on our lever, right Swadhisthana chakra. हम हमारे राइट हैंड से अपने राइट स्वाधिष्ठान को दबाते हुए प्रार्थना करते हैं. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमें हिमालय जी की शीतलता प्रदान कीजिए. हमें निर्विचारता दीजिए. हमारे लीवर को ठंडक प्रदान कीजिए. श्री माताजी, Please bless us the coolness of Shri Himalaya Ji. मंत्र लेते हैं। श्री हजरत अली फातिमा भी साक्षात। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात श्री।
And we are settled in America. The reason is these booths are giving them ideas. It's not only that they need shocks, but also these booths give them these perverted ideas of destruction. So they go for their destruction. Now the bhoothish ideas are such that you see a person coming out of a pub, falls down. And the bhoothish idea is that, what's the harm? You also try, you will never fall. You go in, nothing will happen to you. You are perfectly all right. After all, it doesn't matter. Or else, you tell them that this is wrong, we should not do. All right, so we are bad. So what? These are all bhoothish ideas. These are not human ideas to talk like this or to say like this. So to all these people, see, the only thing that is going to bring round is the Vishnu Maya Shakti. Nothing else. I now realize that it's only through Vishnu Maya people can be cured. So Vishnu Maya itself now has gone off to sleep, thanks to Christian religion, Catholic religion, and also Hinduism, because in Hinduism also there is an idea of sin, that you have sinned this, you have done that sin, so you give so much money to the Brahmin, so you will be saved. I mean, every religion has this nonsense. But this Vishnu Maya Shakti, which is being absolutely subdued and is sleeping in human beings, if you can raise it and tell people to get up out of this slumber, this laziness, by involving them very much in a bigger way, by telling them that we are for peace, peace of the world. We are for the emancipation of the humanity. We are for saving people from blunders and from their destruction. If you take a bigger platform and talk about those things, then it will be helpful. For example, now is a very good thing that I was with Mahatma Gandhi, and people have got great respect for Mahatma Gandhi. Of course, and Mahatma Gandhi was very much impressed by me, no doubt. Even when I was a child, he used to consult me. And the proof of that is that in his bhajans, he has put the serial of the bhajans in different ways, starting from the heart, talking about the Atma, and then he starting from the Muladhara upward, like that. So, I mean, that's one of the proofs that he must have consulted me. But whatever it is, you can use him also, that Shri Mataji is doing what Mahatma Gandhi said. He has talked about Sarva Dharma Samanatva, means all the religions are treated with same respect and same understanding. Once you start talking like that, you see, then people will understand that it has some noble heritage behind it, because everybody wants to know from what book I have learnt. I mean, I have never learnt from any book, that you know very well. But you can say that she is the one who was with him, and that she was very much impressed by her. And the same ideas of peace and non-violence and all that, these are the same techniques and methods she wants to use. That's a fact, no doubt. But Mahatma Gandhi was a very fiery speaker. All people who followed him were very fiery. They were not just, all right, come along, have a cup of tea, and this kind of thing is not going to work out. So Americans need challenge, and they need really a fiery person to blast them. So now, if you go on this way, like the other day when we had a program in New York, and there were so many black people and so many Chinese, and then there were so many Indians, and very few were whites. So whites came and said, oh, nothing has happened to me, you know. So then what you have to do? Nothing has happened. Yes, that's what. Must be something wrong with you. Or must be you must have committed some sins or something. So then they get a shock. Oh, it's something surprising. You haven't got it. Oh, it's very wrong. Something wrong with you. You should get it. Try to get it. It's very wrong. I hope you don't have cancer. Then. Or you can ask, are you suffering from AIDS? No, no, no. Then what are you suffering from? How is it you didn't get it? You see, this black man got it. This Chinese has got it. Why don't you get it? You are a white-skinned man. You should get it first. Then things will work out. I have been thinking about it, why these Americans are so dull. Because, you see, they are on the whole very dull people. Extremely dull. Because this kind of a rock music, you see, if you play before anyone, people would run away. What is this going on? But the way they like this rap music yesterday, they wanted me to listen. The heart started beating the other way around. I said, what's happening? And the whole thing started shaking. I sat on a bench and the whole bench was shaking. Who sat with me was, he was there, and also Karan was there, and we found that Karan, everybody was jumping like that. It was like an earthquake going on. So this is what it is. That, you see, these people are very, very dull people and numbed out. And they are numbed out because of their so-called freedom. It's like you go and ask a bull, come and hit me, sort of thing. You see, they have gone out of the way to numb themselves completely. And this numbness, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs, maybe women, maybe marrying so many times. If you marry one time, it's sufficient. If you marry 5 times, you become, I don't know what, I don't know if there's any animal like that. But something, you become absolutely numb to things, you see. Because first of all, marrying one wife, then you have attachments with her, you have children, and after all, it's so much to do with your wife. And then suddenly you divorce, and you don't feel anything. You don't feel it. It's great numbness. And if you tell them, yes, I know. They know, but they don't feel. They don't feel that they are doing anything wrong. They don't feel they have done anything absurd, and they don't suffer. Any other person would suffer. Yes, he has divorced his wife, and he becomes really a person quite lost, should be normally. But here what you find, very nicely boasting, I have divorced my 2 wives, and this 3rd one is coming up, you can meet her. So there's no shame about it. No shame. No feelings, nothing. You married a woman, you lived with her, she was your wife, and you have no feelings for her. Your own children also, they have no feelings at all. No feelings. Of course, they are not like English, where the English people kill their children, so that's not so bad. But here I have heard also that they kill husband, wife, kills each other and all that. And for what? For love. When they do not have love for one husband, how are they going to have love for another husband? I can't understand. Love is a quality of heart. So this is what it is. If you see, the whole character is numbed out, because they don't behave like human beings. They behave like, I don't know, again I say, I don't know like whom, because there's no comparison whatsoever. So it is not that only in America people are like that. It's all over, but in America it is too much. Too much of it. And all such things rise from America. All such funny notions rise from America, and everybody takes them because they know how to advertise, they know how to make it very very popular. Once I was traveling by a ship, and a pilot came over the ship and he was talking to me, and he told me that his brother is a very nasty devil. I said, what happened? So he said that he got hold of these 4 boys who were Beatles, and he became their manager. And he started this music and got some women got them drunk, put them on drugs, and the first music, when they had that music, these girls started screaming, shouting, going mad, and it became popular. Normally the reaction would be that, bah, it's such a thing that when the music starts the girls go mad, so don't go to such a music. On the contrary, so many started coming. How do you explain this kind of a reaction? The more they shout, the more they scream, according to them is something. Means behind it is one thing, that it has touched them somehow. Otherwise, why will they scream? Means such dumb people have been touched by something is something great, and all of us should go. We are also dumb, so we should attend to it. Now, you may ask me that, Mother, how this dumbness has come into people, and this. It's as simple as that, as I told you, that they have used their freedom to such an extent, their attention to such a wasteful pursuits, that they have become really numb. Their attention doesn't feel anything. Attention, when you put it out, it reacts and it comes back to you as something. But if you all the time go on bombarding outside your attention, this bombardment from outside just finishes all your sensitivity. There's no feeling, there's no attachment, there's no recording of anything that is happening. So for that, I think Vishnu Maya is needed. And that's why she's placed on the left side, because Vishnu Maya is the one in charge of people who have become absolutely feelingless. That's why she's there, to give you the feeling. So she, on the left side, when she shines, she gives you the feelings and people start understanding. So now the only thing that they have is a kind of a mental idea that they are guilty. That's all. This is just mental. If it is mental idea, oh, I'm guilty, then you are not going to feel it. I mean, if you are saying that you are mad when you are not mad, if anybody calls you mad, you are not going to feel it. It's like this. So they don't feel it at all, because it is all mentally accepted thing, and they have become numb. Now nobody can harm me, so what's wrong? Sort of an attitude. I would now ask you people to go all out and become fiery, write in newspapers and say what's happening and how things are. I'm writing a book like that now. It's called as Meta-Modernism, and as far as I could be fiery, I'm going to be there to tell them what's wrong with them, and they should see to it that it's all wrong. No use trying to call it something great. Like now, AIDS have come up. I thought with AIDS they will be awakened. So now the AIDS have become a martyrdom. Now the UPs came up. I said the UPs will suffer from a disease. So now they said, no, it's very nice to be UPs. After all, you see, they are another heroes who died for their UPism. Like you see, every stupidity is made into a something kind of a very glorifying thing. So and people accept it. That's the best part of it. They accept it. So it is important for you to be fiery and to show them in that light what they are. They have to be shown. It's not just the little light of the Spirit will show them much, but it's the real dazzling, burning light of a lightning. So today's puja is going to be specially for you all to develop that creativity of talking, behaving in every way in a fiery way. That is going to put them right, nothing else. In creative work also, when we create something or we sing something and all that, if you go on singing, say in our Indian style, some music which is vilambit tar, you see, very slow talas, that won't come. They like somebody like Ravi Shankar, who just goes on mixing up notes and just goes on playing something which is very, very unscientific according to Indians thing, and is not at all entertaining. It doesn't open your heart and something like that. But that is the thing that appeals to them. To go into a big sort of a rock and roll sort. Make it sitar into rock and roll, and even worse than that, I don't know the new, latest one, I don't know what it is. So, the second thing is that you can see how they try to shock people. Also they try to shock people because they know that they are also like us. Like you go in the market, you find somebody, his pant is not pant, even half pant is all torn at wrong places. And it is just to shock people. They are supposed to here, at least they are supposed to, in America it is supposed to be, you have to dress up decently. You should not be indecently dressed. That's what they want. But what you find, whatever chance they can get to dress up in a way that you will be shocked, they would like to do. Like they'll have only one part of the hair as white. I mean anything is possible, just to shock others. Shock others and attract the attention. And what do you get? Nothing. You spend so much money to attract the attention of others. But what do you get? That attention doesn't give you anything, doesn't pay you anything, doesn't compensate. So it's such a joyless pursuit they get into. All these things spoil their attention. It destroys it to this extent that they are feelingless people. They have no feelings now. And then the worst thing that has happened is that they have become absolutely money oriented. So the money is another side of Saraswati. Saraswati is different from Lakshmi. So the Lakshmi and Saraswati never go hand in hand. This is the reason why when they get after Lakshmi, run after money too much, they get shocks. Because suddenly you find the stock exchange has fallen, there's a recession, this business has gone, somebody who is very rich suddenly becomes a poor man. This is all the work of the Saraswati. And if somebody is too much in Saraswati, reads too many books, is an artist who is very ambitious, who tries to outshine other artists and all that, such a person also gets back a reward from Lakshmi, that his things never sell, he never gets money, he starves, all sorts of things. So these two things are in balance only in Hamsa. Or we can say they are in balance when you are a Sahaja. So this has to be achieved and is to be put together in balance, that you have the blessings of Saraswati as well as that of Lakshmi. But it crosses only at the Hamsa point and at the Vishuddhi point. So what we have to do to bring the balance is that whatever we are earning, whatever we are doing, we should not be in a mediocre way. We should try to do it in a dynamic way, in a fiery way. These two things should be combined at the Vishuddhi level. So now supposing you are going to give a lecture about Sahaja Yoga in a fiery way. And if you wear a dress that you look like a hippie or somebody coming out of a jail, nobody is going to take you seriously. But if you are properly dressed and you look respectable and presentation is good, and then you give a fiery speech, everybody is going to listen to you. So this principle of Lakshmi Tattva is to be used with the domination of the Saraswati principle. Now the another blessings of Saraswati is that you can have knowledge of Sahaja. I have seen many women, especially in Sahaja Yoga. They are Sahaja Yogis, their vibrations, all that is there. But they do not know what is Sahaja. They do not know what these chakras are. They do not know that how these vibrations go up. Now today's lecture is quite a lecture, quite complicated, I would say, if you see to it. We'll have to listen to it at least 4 or 5 times to understand it with a paper and a pencil. It's not an easy thing. because I'm telling you now, it's alright, it's quite entertaining. But behind the entertainment, there is a deep knowledge. So I have not seen the Sahajoginis mostly sit down with a paper and pencil to know what is Mother saying, what is the knowledge she is giving us about the various things. To them, Sahaja means to be nice, to cook good food and help the Sahajogis, and that of course for the pujas to wear nice saris and nice dresses, come to the pujas and all that, and finished also. So for them it is very important that they should also know what is Sahaja. They must listen to my lectures, sit down, study it nicely and understand it. The other way round are the men. For them it is to do all the outside work, go around, see things and all that. But as far as relationships are concerned, or as far as emotional side are concerned, they are negligent. And that is why Sahaja by men is different, Sahaja by women is different. And in France especially, it had gone very far away from each other. The women were on one side, men are on the other side. Imagine in Sahaja to have such a nonsense as that. But then we discovered the person who was doing it and we managed it, so it was settled down and now things are better. But women must know about Sahaja. But that doesn't mean that they should fight with them or think that they also know what these men know. But it's very, very common, I have seen, that men and women are having a different type of attitude towards Sahaja. One is an extrovert, another is an introvert. But in Sahaja there is no difference between a woman and a man as far as knowing Sahaja is concerned. I am a woman myself and I know so much. So why not the women should know about what is Sahaja? So all the women who are here or all over have to know what is Sahaja. After look at Vishnu Maya, she is a woman. It's the power that works. Brahmadeva doesn't work, he's created all these things because he has the power of Saraswati. Otherwise he could not have created. So everything is done through the power, and the power is a woman. But if the power doesn't know what is Sahaja, how is she going to work it out? So the women, though they have children, I know they have to look after the household, kitchen, but it's such a pleasure, such a joy to read about Sahaja, to understand it, to know it. Of course, some of them do also read. I am not saying that they do not, but they are very, very few. And they are very sensible, very sensible. So this is my understanding of today's happening, that in this natural surrounding, these natural surroundings, where we are blessed by the work of Brahmadeva and Saraswati, and where we can feel the capacity of these deities, to what extent they can create. The nature is absolutely one with the divine. Now see, as soon as I came here, the nature knew I am there. It just started acting by itself. I didn't have to give them a lecture. They didn't have to do a puja, nothing of the kind. They knew what I was doing. I went to Los Angeles, same thing. Anywhere I go, the nature knows what is to be done. Now Mother is in the town, so what should we do? And they do it. So this is the trouble, is that I have to do all kinds of deliberations for human beings, that all right, do this, do that, do that. But I would say that spontaneously it should act, because now we are one. Just like the nature is one with me, you are also one with me. And that should start happening when you will really become absolutely drawn into Sahaja, surrendered into Sahaja. Then only it will happen. May God bless you.
आदि शक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के चरणों पर हम प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माताजी, आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद दिया, हमें चैतन्य से कृपा आशीर्वादित किया। श्री माताजी, हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु हमें सहयोग प्रचार प्रसार का एक शुद्ध एवं प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइए। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, पूरे भारतवर्ष में जो नैसर्गिक असंतुलन की परिस्थिति उभर आई है, आपकी परम कृपा में वो संतुलित हो जाए और जनजीवन सामान्य हो जाए, यही हम सामूहिकता की ओर से प्रार्थना करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कीजिए और हमें चैतन्य से कृपा आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा कीजिए। जय श्री माताजी। We will offer our prayers. Shri Mataji, we surrender today's collective evening meditation at your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, we express our deepest gratitude for giving us the joy and Param Chaitanya. Shri Mataji, please make us the pure and powerful instrument for spreading Sahaja Yoga. Shri Mataji, please accept all the prayers and kindly bless us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Let us take collective बंधन। हम सभी सामूहिकता में कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेते हैं। जय श्री माताजी। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। प्रतिष्ठान में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे एंड्रॉयड ऐप या pratishthanpune.in इस वेबसाइट पर डोनेशन लिंक का उपयोग कर सकते हैं। आपने अगर इसके पहले ऑनलाइन डोनेशन किया है और आपको डोनेशन रिसिप्ट प्राप्त नहीं हुई है तो कृपया आप प्रतिष्ठान हेल्पलाइन नंबर 888-119-2193 पर संपर्क करें। लर्निंग सहजयोग यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से नए साधकों के लिए अगला सत्र 15 अप्रैल को शाम 6:30 बजे होगा। आप इसकी जानकारी नए साधकों को प्रदान करें। सहस्त्रार पूजा महोत्सव 4 और 5 मई को नारगोल गुजरात में आयोजित किया है। 4 मई को शाम 6 बजे हवन होगा और 5 मई को सुबह 10 बजे सहस्त्रार पूजा का आयोजन किया गया है। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे से प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। आप सभी को जय श्री माता जी। हम सहज संगीत का आनंद लेते हैं। जय श्री माता जी।
प्यास लगी मोहे तार सुरन की हंसवाहिनी वीणावादिनी शरणागत को कर दे ज्ञानी शरणागत को कर दे ज्ञानी शारदे विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरणी शारदे विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरणी शारदे शारदे शारदे
जय जगदीश्वरी माता सरस्वती माता सरस्वती माता सरस्वती
सुन्दरी